Hello everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. Now, I have got a job for this little Ursus. He's going to start by cracking on with getting this entire field sprayed with compost tea. So I've made a course that he can use for spraying, but he's going to need to be refilled partway through. So I just need to, I'm not sure how many tanks we're going to need. So, where are they? In the pallets? No. Here, there we go. I would say 3. 3 should be plenty. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to drive this course. Now, the worker will have already folded everything up by the time he starts doing it, because that's just the way it works. And what I need to do is just drive up. Oh, there's a trailer there. I need to tell you about the trailer. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'll tell you about the trailer in a minute. So we head up. We swing around the back, nice and slow. Yep, that should work. And then we drive back to where we were. And this hopefully means that when he runs out of compost tea, he will actually go and fill himself back up. Now this works if you're using refill points, but I'm not using refill points, I'm using a pallet, and I haven't done this in such a long time, I have no clue if this is going to work. I hope it will. Now, that big trailer is how we are going to get the wheat back to the government for the contract. It is a 100,000 litre trailer, so it is going to be absolutely fine. Now I just need to save this course. I need to save it as compost tea refill. Okay. So now, this is where the magic happens. If this works properly, I will be very happy. So we've got Field 2 spray, and then we've got CPTE refill, which I've now added onto it. So, I'm sort of confident this will work. It has worked in the past, but like I said, I haven't done it in a long time, and previously I think I've always done it with refill points. So, we will see. Anyway, let's get into start. Nice. So we can see, if we take a quick look, this field obviously needs to be done. This one, well, we're going to tear that up anyway. That is on first stage, and this is on first stage as well. Okay, not quite sure what that's about, but we'll find out later, I guess. Anyway. So what we are going to do, we're going to grab the case and we're going to get our tedder. We'll do the windrower later. We'll get the tedder first, if I can find it. There it is. Oh, and I do need to repay the loan. We'll do that before I do anything else, because otherwise I will forget and we'll run out of money. So repay the loan. Okay. Yeah, so with that trailer being 100,000 litres, it means that we can dump 100,000 litres into there. The government will send a truck driver, I assume, to come and pick it up and take it away, and then they'll come back with the trailer again for us to put the second load in. Now, this is sort of difficult because we do not have an auger wagon, so we might have to lease an auger wagon, but I think we can manage that. They're not that expensive. So I'll just drive you out. Perfect. And, ooh, I'm stuck on a door. Let's repair. Yep. So 1556. That was not that expensive, to be honest. Cheap. I thought it was going to be a little cheaper, actually. Now, I decided yesterday, I think I decided off camera, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think I decided that that would be adequate, which is 8.7. Yeah, we don't need anything ridiculous, so let's get that. And now, no field type selected, no refill course supported. Oh no! There is something in here. Add new fill type. Compost tea. So, let's just get up here, because otherwise we're actually going to be in the way. So we'll just quickly grab our lovely new tedder. Obviously this grass has been sitting overnight, so that's good. We can just park by here and watch, make sure this works. So he did work, but actually I had to do a little bit of adjusting. I needed to move the pallets slightly because he didn't like them. But he has refilled on his own, and now he's going to go back to the point where he last was and continue. Ooh, we're much quicker than you. Sorry, buddy. So I'm going to race past you. Right. Now, I don't want to do this as some massive time lapse, so I think we're going to end up doing quite a lot of this as a jump cut. That's because the windrowing is going to be a little bit more interesting, I think. But at least we've got ourselves some hay. We've been slightly more realistic than usual because we left it out overnight to have a bit of a drying period. Normally we just ted it straight away and it's done. But yes, it is now a little bit more realistic. We've still got all the straw over there that I need to pick up. I am yet to work out what to do with that straw, to be perfectly honest. No. Don't press the wrong key. Right. That one, yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a fairly big windrowing operation after, I think. Which is why we're going to have to get ourselves a new windrower. I think we might lease one. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't really decided. We're not so flush that we can throw money away. As I said, we've got no income for a little while, apart from the milk from the cows and the income from the greenhouse. Yeah, greenhouse. So the income from the greenhouse, the money from the milk, and the income from the windmill. Which, although it's a decent amount of money, we've got 9,000 a day in expenses for loan and the other one, lease. So we do need to make sure we have a healthy bank balance, really. As we're not going to be doing grass, well, probably. Maybe not for another 2 episodes. At some point we do need to get up to that big field that I planted, or seeded, and actually do some grass work in there. That is what it's for, after all. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of grass in the pit up there. In, what format is it called? Grass silage, that's the one. Yeah, it's in grass silage form, which coincidentally is what the cows actually need. So we'll probably have to take the dually up there actually, because this guy is currently full. Oh yeah, and of course, we just said that we're going to need to lease an auger wagon. We don't really need to do that until we actually start harvesting again. We can cope for now. It's just a little annoying that I'm paying lease on that truck up there and he's just being used as a grain bin because we can't do anything with him. He's just got a bit of wheat in there that couldn't fit into the silos for storing. So yeah, that's quite annoying, I have to admit. Anyway, enough rambling. I will get this all tedded up and I'll see you in a minute. That is the field completely done. So we'll drop this windrow off. It's nice to have some slightly bigger equipment. The grass work is now going to be much, much easier to do. So pop that down. There we go. Now this windrower is not a bad one, I have to say. Is it least? No. It's not that. It's a windrower. It's this one, isn't it? No. This one? Which one is it? That one. 4.6. But I think I've just used an 8-meter tool. That is an 8-meter tool. Seems like the right size for this field, I have to say. So we've got that. That's 12.5. Which is very expensive. That's 5.9. I think I'm going to be better off. The thing is, I don't like that one. So that's 30,000 for 9.3. Okay. And this one is 52 for 12.5. Okay. So as much as I would like to have something a little bit different, we're going to end up using the exact same thing that we always use. That's life. Now that worker, I think he's almost done. I think he's almost finished. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, he's just wrapping it up. Awesome. And we've still got 2 crates of compost tea left. That's also very good news. So, I'm going to drop him off. And just hook him up. And I will run in here, get that repaired and sold. I only used it for 1.8 hours, okay. Ooh! 7,000 back. You must have bought... Now, one thing I've been a bit stupid with here is I haven't checked at all if we had any equipment. Good, we don't. That's good. I would have really been kicking myself otherwise. Right, the Ursus has finished his job. Nice work, buddy. I see one tiny spot that's been missed. That's okay, we can live with that. So, the next question, I suppose, is... There's a sound of kids outside. That's really annoying, but it's too hot to close the windows. 70 horsepower, okay, and he's got 75. Ooh. He's going to struggle if I ask him to cultivate, so I think it's best that we don't. And I already know that he can't seed. I mean, really, the ideal tool for him to actually be on would be the windrower. But, I want the speed. He will struggle with the speed of it. So, it's going to be your day today, mate. Mr. Case, you're going to be the top guy today. I will need to actually remove, just move. I don't need to remove, but I'll need to move the truck at some point because he is going to get in the way otherwise. To start with, let's get him unfolded. Okay. And let's get rowing. Nice. That's a pretty big swath, I have to say. I think we're going to get quite a large amount of hay from this field, and I am very, very tempted to actually bale it, which does mean leasing a baler, but baling it would be a lot more sensible than the other one. I can't remember what it's called, the other one. It'd be a lot more sensible than collecting it, because I can't actually tip it into the cow's feeding area. The loading wagon we've got is just too big. It won't fit in the barn. I said barn today, not pen. I'm sure I'm going to say pen next time now. But yes, it's too big to get in there. So, bales are the obvious choice. But if I make bales with our tiny little baler, unless I make them 20,000 litres each, which is... that's crossing the realms of semi-realistic into nonsense. So I don't really want to do that. Really, we need bigger bales. Now, ironically, as I've said before, I'm so far behind in Daggerwind's Vintage Survival that I think it was only 2 episodes ago that he got that baler. Was it 4D Modding's baler? I think it was. That looks awesome, but I have so much equipment similar to that series, even without trying, because like I said, I hadn't seen the series when I was first doing this. Yeah, I have so much equipment that's similar. I don't really want to use that as well. Oh, we managed to clear it without actually having to move the truck. That's good. Right. So I suppose we should do this as a time lapse. So yeah, away we go.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Times another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the who goes doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Even if I told you I could never let you go, I'm not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Okay, so there's still a fair chunk that needs to actually be collected, but that is enough for now. It's getting more and more difficult to actually row it up. So let's have a quick look. Let's see if by magic we've got a baler. No, we don't. I thought not. So baling. Where are you, bales? Here we go. Right, what have we got? Because I know I added a few different things. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this one. Now I have not used this, but this is only 5,000. We could actually buy that. That's very cheap, isn't it? So I'm not going to set that as being old because it's already cheap enough as an old one. What's the difference there? Oh. Ooh, we can get a case or portrait. I think I'll go with the case. Right, now, high pin attach or low pin? That's the question. So, I would say low? I suppose we can always change it afterwards if we need to. So let's buy that. That's a bargain. What's that for? That's a bale transport. Okay. So we go with the. What do we say? We go with the high, and we change the low if we need to. Rims. Go with light green or yellow. Ooh, no. I think I like the white. So 5,900, and we now own a baler. We've obviously got the small baler, which I think I'll keep for now. Don't think I'll keep it forever, but at least for now I will. So let's go and get hooked up. Hopefully this attaches nicely. I think that might be the right pin. I'll find out very quickly though. Try to avoid rally driving constantly. Let's no. So I think we need the lower one. That's okay. It's only 300 to make the change. We'll pop it in, quickly reconfigure it. I don't know why I didn't buy that baler before. I really don't. So, not the main gun. This is what we got. We go with this one. So it'll only cost us 300. And let's attach that now. Ah, that looks better. Straight away, before I've even attached it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So we've got ourselves an awesome new baler. It is a square baler as well, which I have to say I'm a big fan of square balers. Much easier to handle them than the grass bales, I was going to say, round bales. And I'm going to leave it on 4,000 because I think that's a perfectly adequate size. I haven't folded it, haven't I? No, I didn't. I folded it back away. Okay. So, there we go. We can finally do bales properly. This also means that we can bale up that straw field. Woohoo! Because I really didn't want to do the straw field with the tiny little bales. I thought that was going to be a little bit silly. And I can see here we're going to be getting a rather huge amount of hay. Yes, indeed. Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain about it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of hay coming from here. If you want to take a guess, go for it. I would say 60 bales. That might sound ridiculous, but if you look at the rate that they're coming out, I think 60 bales seems like a legitimate number. So yeah, take a guess. I'm going to have to vanish soon so that I can take a screenshot, because this is going to be the thumb for the video, of course. How could it not be the thumbnail? Look at the speed they're dropping out. And this is a very nice old machine. Does the job well, but it suits our farm perfectly. I like this. I like it a lot. Okay, well, I'm not going to cheat, but I am going to whiz around and get this first section here done, so that just this little bit around the placeables, just because then I can take my screenshot as well, and then we'll time-lapse picking up the rest of the swaths that I've got. That section is done, and I've got my thumbnail, so we're now going to jump into another time-lapse.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. Back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
Okay, so as you already noticed, there are fields. The fields there are. Okay, so as you already noticed, there are bales everywhere. I think my guess of 60 is not that far off, to be honest. Maybe I'm a little bit too enthusiastic, but yeah, this is a lot. This is a massive amount. Now, normally, I would say that as these bales are right next to the field that I want them in, we could just sort of leave them. However, that is not going to be possible because I want to clear this field, of course. So what that means is I am going to have to collect them, and because of the number of bales, I don't really want to do that by hand, to be perfectly honest. So I think we might have to lease a bale collector just to pick all of these up and move them out of the field, because there's just too many in the field, really. Well, there's no such thing as too many. I think we've probably got enough bales here to last us for the rest of the series. But let's see. Definitely a lot. So, I'm going to get these finished. There's no cheating going on here at all. I've done pretty much all of it on camera. So, yeah, I will get the last of this grass picked up, or hay even, and then we can see how much we have made. That is everything. So, let's see how much. I said 60. 63! So 63, 4,000 litres of bale. That is 252,000 litres of hay. And our cows do not need anywhere near that much. So, this episode is going to get slightly bigger now, slightly longer than originally planned. But we do need to get them just picked up and moved out the field so that I can get this cultivated off camera. So, what have we got? We got this one for 57. We got that one for 70. That stacks vertically. So does that. I think I'd rather them lying down like this. So we'll lease this guy 2,907. So that is quite expensive. But it's going to be worth it because we'll be able to just put them into a nice neat pile somewhere. Not sure where yet, but somewhere. We just paid 300 for a new vehicle. Ah, okay. It's just now registered that I bought something that I paid for the upgrade for this tow bar. So we are going to have to get the straw done. That'll probably be next time. For now, let's go and grab this. I will get the first load collected and decide where to put it, and then I'll come back to you. Right, I said I'd come back when... Right, I said I'd come back when I had picked up the first load. I decided to keep going. I've managed to stack them up as best as possible. It's not the greatest job in the world, but I am struggling a little bit here for space about where to put them. I think I'm going to have to put another load by here, which means, oh, I can't pick these guys up by hand. Okay. I'm going to have to move those out of the way because I think we're going to have to put some bales here as well. We've got so many. So, yeah, let me get everything moved out of the way. Okay, so then we'll drop this off, and the rest of them I think we're going to try and feed that all to the cows. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So just need to position this. I want to get it as close as I can, really. So begin dropping. Yeah, slowly, 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 slowly. Keep pushing back. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we'll have to take him back in a minute. Although maybe we should keep him for tomorrow, actually. We're going to have a lot of straw bales to collect as well. Where am I going to put the straw bales? Ugh, there's so many bales here. Right, let's give him a quick clean up. Managed to have straw stuck to the shovel. It's not particularly useful, because this shovel is not for doing straw work. There we go. Right. Let's quickly fire some of these in. So that's 4,000. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to put in. I've got a feeling this is now going to be a really long episode. I may have to cut some fairly random sections out of this, which means when you come to view it, it might look a little bit weird. Oh no! That did not work how I wanted. Why can I no longer pick up the bales? This is odd. I can't pick up the bales anymore. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What do you mean object too heavy? Okay. Alright, well I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix it off camera. So, all that's left then is for me to say thank you very, very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.